Continuing the Borneo dive expedition alongside Dr. Azani Mujahid, a marine science researcher at UNIMAS and also an avid diver. Dr. Azani's journey in scuba diving began during her university years. She stresses the importance for researchers to witness and actively collect marine data in this field. This approach leads to the development of conservation projects closely aligned with the environment. Moreover, she advocates for the efficient utilization of received funds to benefit both researchers and the community.
I do welcome divers to come to Sarawak. I think it's a very good example. We have islands that even though they are very near the coast, so it's easy to get to, they have a very high diversity. So we know that in Sarawak, as part of the Coral Triangle in Malaysia, kita ada banyak jenis coral, and you see that here in Sarawak. I think it has the second highest biodiversity in Malaysia. So, and it's not just about having many types. You can see that dia banyak bentuk. So that gives a lot of space as a home for other organisms. So it's not only about the health of the coral, it supports a lot of other life. Life that is important for fisheries, life that is important for the whole ecosystem.
Similar to Sabah, the underwater landscape of Sarawak lies within the Coral Triangle region, showcasing a wealth of diverse coral species. It's likely not widely known, but nestled near Kuching and Santubong are numerous world-class diving sites. Consequently, each year, when these activities open to recreational divers, there's a surge in demand for diving opportunities in this area. Simultaneously, to preserve these sites, divers must adhere to several regulations, notably securing permits and utilizing accredited scuba diving centers. The number of divers is consistently restricted at any given time for safety and to ensure minimal disturbance while exploring the underwater depths. According to research conducted by Dr. Azani, all coral life in this area appears to have adapted to fluctuations in seawater temperature and human activities on land. Hence, the entirety of the landscape's beauty, topography, and marine life remains accessible and enchanting for recreational divers.
In Sarawak, we do not have heavy tourism the way it is in Sabah or in West Malaysia. In Sabah or West Malaysia, there's very heavy diving. Here, it's still within the capacity as we will see. So it is still very good. And I think the largest issue that comes is from the land. So we have to be aware of the pollution that happens on land will also affect the corals and coastal area. So that is very important. Things that we throw in the river will also end up to the sea, and I think that is the biggest thing. Try not to throw rubbish, be mindful of what you throw into your sink, into your waters, because in the end these waters will end up in our coastal areas.
The maritime domain of the nation lies within the Coral Triangle, a region designated by the World Wildlife Fund for high-priority marine conservation. Commencing in 2007, this conservation endeavors runs parallel to efforts aimed at protecting forests and wildlife. According to marine scientists, the coral reef expanse here hosts over 600 coral species, representing approximately 75% of the world's coral reef. Consider, then, the abundance of this region with its diverse marine habitats, particularly its thriving coral fish populations. Our selected diving location this time proved to be just as rewarding. Dr. Azani and seasoned dive instructor Ernest Pio made the right choice. During the dive, we were treated to a spectacle of varied coral landscapes, sea fan corals, rib corals, and brain corals, shaping stunning topographies against natural rock formations. These formations provide sanctuaries for coral fish such as groupers. Divers must exercise caution as these rocky crevices also serves as a habitat for sea urchins. During our exploration, we encountered several sea urchins patiently awaiting their prey. This second dive proved to be a fresh learning experience for me under Dr. Azani's guidance. A remarkable individual like Dr. Azani significantly contributes to the scuba diving tourism sector while concurrently preserving a vital component on the natural ecosystem for future generations.
So the second dive, after taking a 1 hour surface interval, it's just that we went on the opposite side of the island. The topography for this side of the island was slightly different. It was covered with whipped corals and you could start seeing sea fans come alive. My mind just blew itself. This is a special sight. Huge table corals, huge tall brain corals, different types of rock formations, different types of nudibranchs. All came to life. We've seen the different sides of Borneo. I've never seen such wonderful topography underwater with different types of corals and rock formations. This is Sarawak. This is Malaysia.
Sarawak's allure extends beyond its terrestrial landscapes to the mesmerizing depths below. Exploring the waters surrounding Satang Besar and Satang Kecil promises to unveil beauty to divers of all kinds, whether seeking adventure or conducting researches.